everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi, Untold Journeys, where I speak with some of my favorite people and have some shape-shifting conversations. Here, they share their stories, leaving nuggets of goodness and life lessons to motivate and inspire our own life's journeys. On this week's episode, someone who you can take a few pages out of her book. Dedication, versatility, hardworking, and a whole goofball. Shenseea.
No, you can't, but I didn't. Yendi, no.
It looked like, so the interview started, so it finished. We just said eye contact and go. Shenseea,
Hey.
You are, without question, one of my favorite personalities. Not because of the music, but I think you know a long time, but I just like you.
Thank you.
Plenty.
Thank you.
Your
Thank you.
light shines so bright. Anybody tell you that?
I hear that I have a good spirit.
You do. And the light that shines from you, from behind your eyes, from it's just obvious that there is a lot that is going to come your way. And I've been saying that since
Speak it in the universe.
Yes,
Let's throw it out there.
Me talk it out.
Let's throw it out there.
Shenseea is going to be the biggest name to come out of Jamaica in years to come.
Wow.
I'm
Thank
just saying.
you. Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay, you know. I'm okay. There's a lot to give thanks for. The
I'm
cup is
telling you.
always half full, never half empty.
Yep, it's true. We have to give God thanks for everything. I, for one, I feel like I can't thank Him enough, to be honest.
Yeah. Why is that?
I just feel like so many things, I have so many testimonies
Yeah.
that I can give, how many times God has saved me.
Yes.
I'm telling you, it's just, right now, it's just the other day I was telling Ramesh that I think I need to document every blessing in my life that comes my way, from even where they're performing and showers of rain, thunderstorm, and as I reach, gone, boom, show good, leave, lockdown. I'm telling you, it's just the little things.
Totally
I'm telling
understand.
you. And I recognize them.
Do you feel like you are following an ordained path that was set out for you?
Yes, from ever since birth. Because, I don't even like to touch this topic, but my grandparents told me that my mom could not have another child because, you know, she had some complications, and then she got pregnant with me.
You're supposed to be here.
I'm telling you. And I just found that out the other day, actually.
So talk about being born with purpose, eh?
And ever since I was young, like young, I just felt like I was going to be an artist. I didn't know how, I didn't know when, but I just know I was supposed to be an artist.
What did that look like and feel like for you as a youngster? Were you in the mirror like, baby, when the... Well, definitely weren't singing those lyrics. By the way, where's the key? Take back the key. You took it from me.
But it's like I have it over there, so.
But were you like in the mirror? Is that you used to see somebody on TV and be like, yo, I'm going to be like that? What was the thing? What did that look like for you?
Well, for me, I used to just always listen a lot of Michael Jackson around that age.
Yes.
Because we had the little CD casting, like was this,
Yeah.
and you put the CD in it and you play straight Michael Jackson. And I used to grow up listening to the Rising Star mix.
Oh, wow.
Yes, the Christopher Martin, the Naughty Virtue.
Oh my
and all of that.
gosh.
Yeah, I tell you a long time I love music.
Girl, you're young, you know? My girl,
And
me say, wow.
1/3. I tell you. Yeah. And then on the TV, I wasn't allowed to listen dancehall
Right.
because I come from a Christian home. So I used to have the TV stuck on MTV and BET. So it's all the MTV hits, all the BET. I'm watching Neo, Chris Brown, Beyonce, Rihanna.
106 and Park.
May I tell you?
Yes.
Everything. I grew up listening to different genres of music.
Yeah. So everything was appealing to you. You're just like, yeah,
Everything.
man, I like that, I like that, I like this artist, that artist, including...
I focus on how they move in their music videos.
Yeah.
Everything. I just in love with music. If I could go down on my knee and marry that, I do that. Trust me.
Well then.
Trust
I
me.
hope so no man out there don't name music because they will say Shenseea propose.
You're bad.
But let us talk about, you touched on the Christian home you grew up in. How did you grow up? What was life like for you as a little girl in a Christian home?
Well, I used to have to go to church every Sunday. At that time, it was Pentecostal. Coming from St. Elizabeth because I used to go to church with my grandma on Sundays.
Okay.
I moved to Kingston and I have to go to church every Sunday. We switched from Pentecostal and go to Sabbath.
Okay.
So I was mad at the time, to be honest, because Saturdays for me was not really like a fun day.
Yes.
So I was mad that I had to keep the Sabbath day holy from the Friday night going into the Saturday. So, and throughout high school now, I had to wake up after 5 every single morning, 5 o'clock or before 5 every single morning to have worship.
Wow.
Yeah, with my family.
Wow.
And then prayer and set out to school.
So you were born and raised in St. Elizabeth?
Born in Mandeville Hospital, but my family actually resided in St. Elizabeth Harmony Hall. I stayed there for 3 years, thereabouts. Then I moved to Kingston, but I used to go back and forth
Right.
to my kid time, to spend time with my grandma.
Nice. When you think about your childhood outside of church and obviously being raised in a very principled home, a very Christian home, what did Shenseea look like as a child? What did you do for fun? Other than give trouble, because I feel
Yes,
like
I
you.
did. Actually, I
see
gave
it.
trouble even when I was having fun. Because I'm playing Mama Lucy and I'm the mama, so you know I got the one and two kids. Really and truly, I used to play Chinese skip,
Yes.
hopscotch. I ride bicycles a lot because I'm literally like a tomboy.
It's actually very apparent. I'm not even going to lie to you. You can tell that you have this.
rough.
Yes! I think that's why you're such a good boy mom, but you really have a little tomboy thing to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, I love the boy babies too. But yeah, I used to go to bush with my grandma to pimento walk. So go for the pimento, shell it out on the barbecue, make it dry. You get me? Gungo. Listen, we had a whole farm too. I used to love to feed the pigs.
Yeah.
Listen, weed for okra, everything.
Yeah.
Like I feel my life has really went well with my personality.
Yeah.
Adventurous. Like I've done a
Yes.
lot. I've done a lot.
I heard you mention before that it was a bit challenging for you when you were younger because your mom worked as a domestic worker. And I find, especially in our culture, I don't think enough respect is given to people who sacrifice their family life to come into someone's home and play this very functional and critical role. Talk a bit about that for you.
Yeah, they don't understand, to be honest, because honestly, I too did not understand that much until I moved uptown.
Right.
So when I moved uptown, and I was residing near Cherry Gardens, in Cherry Gardens actually. And when I drive and reach like on the flat, I can see so many women walking with their bags and everything from far.
For go down for the weekend.
go just to get a taxi.
Yeah.
And to know that those are the things that my mom did, I started respecting her more. Like me have to really look upon her and say, Mommy, I really this I go through.
Yeah.
Like them something that break my heart even up until now.
Right.
Right? I feel like classism is very big, especially where we are. And I'm not afraid to talk on it because, as I said, I've lived it.
Yes.
I've lived where my mom used to work with a lot of wealthy people and I didn't really have much clothes. She had to bring clothes from the kids that she was working with, bring to me what they don't like, what can't fit them anymore. I've been through that. You get me? So when I see certain things, it really bothers me.
This is why I do this, because people see the glory and don't know.
Yeah, they don't know this. I've never said this before.
Yeah.
I've
they
never
don't
said this
know.
before. And yeah, that's why I said it really hit my heart when my mom passed, because to know that I was finally getting to know her, because all my life she was away from me because of work.
It's a
I
massive
used to have to see my
sacrifice.
mom every 2 weeks on weekends only, and then she's gone again.
Enough people don't understand the sacrifice that it is and give the respect that is due. It's a massive sacrifice. The coming home every second week, was it like an excitement, or did you kind of resent that she wasn't around
I think
because
it's
of the
a
sacrifice?
mixture.
Yeah.
Because growing up, I can tell you that I grew with my aunt because my mom could not be present. You get me? So it's like I get accustomed to being around my auntie. You get me? Which I feel like I had the best of both worlds regardless, because my auntie really instilled a lot of principle
Lovely.
in me. Like she's strict. So I love that, you get me? But where my mom was concerned, I mean, I felt like I started to get used to it. And that's the sad part about it.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. that's the sad part about it. I started to get used to her not being there.
Right. But it gets better. That is
Yeah.
the beauty of it,
But
right?
it got better.
It got better.
It got better.
How does Shenseea then end up meeting Ramesh?
Well, I was working. Okay, so after the birth of my son, that was about in November. I said that my old job didn't want to take me back. So I was like, all right, fine. Naturally, I love to be on social media.
Right.
Cool. So I saw that they had promotional agencies. So I worked with one in about December, late December, actually in December. So maybe, remember, my baby born November, I work in December. Right? Going on to January.
Hold on. I for back up little. So hold on, your baby born in November and you're looking to work the December?
Me get the work December. What you mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
So
and
was
even
that,
before,
was that a you need for make sure him can eat type of a thing, or it was I need to provide for myself?
I lived with my mom at the time, but
Yeah.
things were really, really hard.
Right.
You get me? So it's just a mentality that we got, being the fact that you have ambition and you don't have anything. You have to get up and go look that.
Yes.
I had that.
Yes.
Right? And being the fact that I had a baby, it was even worse. Right? Because remember, I told you this earlier. When I've just gave birth to my son, I did not sleep the night. I'm sitting up looking at him like I'm in awe.
Yeah.
I can't believe that something came from me.
Yes.
Somebody, a whole person came from me.
Yeah.
So I got a job in December doing freelance promo. And then it's like one of my friends came to me and was like, you need to come work with my agency. She was talking about Ramesh. That's in February now. I met Ramesh in February. And I said that, boy, I'm really loyal, you know. I'm really loyal, so I'm not gonna just get up and switch from this agency and go to somebody else. But there was something that happened to me why I ended up switching. I realized that I was there on this gig, working late. Remember, I'm now a young mom.
That's right.
So 3 o'clock in the morning, I came off my gig. There's nobody to bring us home. The person who was in charge of us literally left us stranded at Mass Camp.
No, not cool.
Mass Camp, remember that's Mountain View. I resided in Stony Hill at the time, in the ghetto.
Right.
Right? So that really let me look at things and be like, why am I working with this agency and they don't even look out for my well-being?
And they don't have regard for you. They don't value you.
Exactly,
And you are
'cause-
bringing the money in for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You leave me on the street at that time of the night, like we don't know who to call to come first, and we're girls, we're
Right.
females.
Not right.
So I really looked into that and I said that, yo, I met the friend actually at Mass Camp as well. She was working for Ramesh and she
Right.
said I must come and have an interview with him, and so I did. I went and I met him, and at the time I saw how family and friendly like he was with his team.
Right.
And from that time, my spirit take him. Like, I
spirit
love
thing,
to
you know.
see that.
That spirit
I love to
thing,
see that. I
you
don't
know.
like to see when people treat other people below them.
That's right.
You get me? And remember, that's the same reason why I left. I don't like that. I'm a
Exactly.
very humane person.
That's right.
So I met him and we were there. He put me on a couple gigs, you know, till people start requesting me back because I was one of the top workers, and I'm gonna brag because I'm telling you.
No man, brag.
I actually enjoyed working as a promo girl too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just go out there, do my work.
What made you so good at it?
I feel like it was just how I was as a person.
Yeah.
The energy that you bring into the work area is very important.
Absolutely.
You get me? I remember when I was at Dreamweek and I was working there for the first time.
Yeah.
Was Daydreams. I was working there. And I saw the girls doing bottle service. Ramesh put me on bottle service and I've never done it before in my life. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. So after that, I noticed that the girls are serving bottles, whatever. I'm just there looking around, like just walking around doing nothing. And then one of the girls said to me that, hey, you have to talk to the people, you have to do this, you have to do that. So I was like, okay, but I still don't know what to do. I still don't know what to write in my little notepad.
Right.
Nothing. So she called me and said like, all right, help me carry these bottles over. She brought me over to a table and was like, this is how you do it. You just take them order, go for that, whatever, bring it back. I still did not get one customer for the whole entire night. And I left there with $12,000. How? Because just bringing food alone, remember, it's bottle service I'm supposed to be doing, Just bringing food alone, and just talking to the people, they just tip me.
No, girl. You have to go show me the
I'm
ropes.
telling you, it's just the energy because I still was clueless at the end of the night.
Right.
It was until a couple more gigs that I learned how to do bottle service and do it well.
How much tip you get then?
Over 100,000.
No.
I tell you, the next dream problem. Yeah.
Bid.
Yeah, and they actually gave me a commission too for one of the best bottle girls.
Ooh,
Yeah, man. Remember all of them something that's a big up on yourself, Dream Entertainment. Yeah, I was one of the top bottle girls.
So cool. But then how do you then transition now from top bottle girl to, do I need to just say it again? Let's just say it again. Top artist. I don't know. But how you reaching the studio? How you doing bottle service?
Yeah. Well, I went to Ramesh in February, and so around that time when I had Raj, up 3 o'clock in the morning, you know how it is when you have a newborn. Sometimes as parents, they can't go back to sleep too because you're not up.
Yeah,
so
man.
it's hard for you to fall back asleep.
Definitely.
In that time, when I had my son, I told myself that I want to take on my music career now. Like I told myself, like in school, you will see all these upcoming artists do music, beat desk and all of that, and everything in a school. But I told myself that school for me, I'm not gonna do this over. I'm just gonna focus on academics, get the job done, get my CXCs, and that's what I did. I used to sing every day in class, but not to the point where it distracted me from my schoolwork. And remember, I'm in love with music.
Yes.
So I told myself I wasn't gonna do this over again. I focused, got my CXCs, and then I felt like no, after the birth of my son, that it was time. I just felt the calling like start. At that time, I've never written a song before in my life.
Really?
We're talking about November, December 2015. Never written a song. I was on Facebook and all of that doing covers of other people's songs. Right? So 3 o'clock in the morning, when I'm buying back Raj to sleep, I'm up just trying to put words together to make sentences until it became a paragraph, until it became a whole verse.
Wow.
You get me? I used to sit with my friends and be like, tell me if this song good. Because remember, it's my first time.
So the melody just come to you and everything too?
Listen, me I tell you, them time I didn't even have melody.
Just
we
words.
write. I was just writing and I put the covers up on Facebook again. And being the fact that Ramesh was now my boss, I broadcast it through WhatsApp, so he too got the message. Yeah. He too saw the video. Them time I just joined Instagram too. Just go for Instagram, put up my one freestyle and thing.
Anyways, we'll get there. But you're freestyling. No man, you're versatile, bad man. But yeah.
Thanks. So yeah, he saw that and he was like, we need to have our next meeting. We had the meeting and he told me that, and at that meeting, I remember everything clearly. That time that he called me for that specific meeting, I didn't have anybody to keep my son. I went with Rajira, 3 months old.
Oh gosh.
3 months old, got an office, sitting at the Ramesh office, and when they talk and he must say, you have more talent to you. You don't have just like a top bottle girl. No, you're a different package. So he said that he wanted to manage me. Manager to artist, not just as a manager for promo girl anymore.
Right.
And yeah, in about January, February, March, April, we recorded Jiggle Jiggle.
I'm a song, I don't care what you want to tell me, say, so I love that song, right?
We recorded.
You remember you came and performed Jiggle Jiggle for me?
Yes, I remember.
You remember? At my dance girl,
class.
I love that song you fret, and it's your first song.
That's my first song I've ever written and recorded.
Wicked.
Recording purposes,
and it hits.
that's the first official song.
Connect.
Yes, I remember, while Jiggle Jiggle even out, I'm still a promo girl,
Oh, I didn't know you were still doing that.
While I'm at the Dream Weekend, serving all Tommy Lee,
Okay, I see the mats now.
Yes. The other Dream Weekend where I got top bottle service. My song was playing, but nobody knew it was me. I'm still here serving all the artists, them.
And you say?
Tommy Lee, them tell the chromatic, all I beat it, I get the support.
Wow. Yeah. You know what is amazing about that though? You know what I like about that? You have a song in rotation, but you're still hustling. I love that.
That was actually 2 ways because Ramesh insisted that and I did too.
Right.
Yeah.
That you keep the grind going.
Like other producers had to pull Ramesh aside and say, yo, stop, make sure do it now. That was a little after Ludi. Ludi, you know.
Girl.
Ludi.
Yeah.
Ludi, the hits were actually put me on a different level.
Yeah.
I was still doing promotions.
I still love Jiggle Jiggle Bad. That's not my song, by the way. Why are
Yo, we need to catch the foot.
No, what foot? It's because I really, man, I used to love that song. I still love it. You mentioned something a while ago, because obviously you're a young mom with Raj, and you're juggling all of this. How does Shenseea not get so discouraged by, because we know it's work, you know, that newborn baby thing are work. How are you not discouraged by the weight of what you are doing to say, all right, I'll just stick to the promo thing and forget music 'cause I can't do it? How comes you still, what is the thing that still push you there?
You know, separate and apart from other people motivating you and you having self-motivation, passion
Girl.
is what drives everything you do.
A word.
What you love. Passion, see, once you love that, there's no stopping you, you know.
Talk truth.
Yeah, the passion that I have for music, the passion that I have to hustle, to feed my child, the love that I have for my child and the love that I have for my music, it don't stop.
Yeah.
It's just never ending. And so I can't stop.
I hear Ramesh tell a story one time, and he said he saw you do something that him do say most big artists do.
How is that?
And him say, you went in the studio the night, you write the song, you hear the song, and him say, no, certain things need to change, and he might expect you to go home, go get your rest and come back the next day, and him say, you stay, and you work on the song, and you work on the song, and you work on the song, and him say, him couldn't believe how quickly you turned around the one song.
He sent me a rhythm at about like 11 o'clock in the night. And he said that, yo, write a song for this. I'm telling you, the hunger not normal them time there, you know. Not physically,
Not
but
literally, yeah.
the hunger for what I want wasn't normal. I'm still hungry now, you know, but at that time, problem.
Levels.
So I wrote the song the same night. I didn't go to bed until 5 o'clock in the morning, writing Jiggle Jiggle. Right? I came to the studio. I've never recorded a song before. So I'm in the studio and I was like, yo, when now I get it, like no matter what I do, I don't understand what he's saying. More attitude, more what? Articulate. What you want me to do? We just out here right now. I got so miserable. Like him just said, say, yo, just go home. Just go home. I'm a vexed and I'm telling her because it was late too, you know. I'm saying, no, I need to forget this, we need to forget this, we need to forget this. And it just never did work out. I went home and the next day, early, boom, come. I don't know what happened.
Something click.
Deliverance. Deliverance.
Pun intended.
Yeah. No, literally.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have to go back over it.
Oh, bossy much?
No, me I tell you.
You said one take
I don't even bossy a miracle. I'm telling you, it's just like you had an opportunity and it was almost taken away from you. And then boom, you find it.
As you mentioned, find it. Your career literally went from this song to this song, to this song, to this song, to this song.
I can explain that.
To this song. I can't keep going.
I can explain that.
Explain it, please.
I didn't stop working.
Yeah.
Even after Ludi, you know, a lot of people said that I was a one-hit wonder, you know.
Yeah.
And remember, I tell you something, I just write song, I just start out write song. When I came on the scene, I didn't even have 10 songs.
Right.
Not even 10.
Yeah.
I'm going with the flow, because I say, yo, you think me I make that fame I get away from me? You think me I make my career run left me? Because remember, they branded me as the fastest dancehall rising artist.
So in other words, it was just a 9-day talk.
So
in no
time.
times you're going to disappear.
Time was and still is actually my biggest challenge in music.
Right.
I'm keeping up with everything. I'm not slowing down. I'm going with it.
Right.
I never intend to fall off at all.
Well, you're not drop off. You've established that. No, it's not even a question. No, that's established.
Thank you.
Where you are now, are you anywhere near where you want to be?
I'm on the way. Not really.
On the way.
Close though.
Where do you see?
I don't know.
Where
I
do you
don't
want
know.
this thing to go?
International, because actually when I say international, you know, them people might say I'm an international dancehall artist. Cool, no problem. Proud to represent my culture, proud to represent dancehall a full 100. But where I've always seen myself I've followed Rihanna's career ever since she just came out. And something actually, it's like when I was growing up, I said to myself, I want to be the next Rihanna. So I'm talking about pop level, hip hop, regardless, worldwide. I want to help to spread dancehall music to some corners where nobody not even know about what genre. You get me? That's what I want, and that's where I see myself. But still, on international level, but still have the same dancehall feeling.
You not lose that.
You
not lose that.
You get me?
We spoke about your versatility a bit earlier, and fun and joke aside, you are a beautiful singer. Your voice is gorgeous. So you're not just a DJ, but you rap, and you rap properly.
Yep.
Actually, I have a confession to make, and I need you not to judge me. If you can't judge me, you already love me. But one night, one piece of insomnia licked me, and I sat down in my living room. I feel shame.
No, man, talk about it, man.
Girl, me binge watch like so many videos on YouTube over the summer that just gone here. It's about 3-4 months ago, and that is how I came across you rapping and you freestyling and you spitting and you doing these.
Like, was that Team Westwood?
Let me tell you what you did rap say. You were like, oh, I'm a girl. No, I can't.
Nah, that was definitely probably Team Westwood because that one went viral.
So good. But when you didn't know you could have done that?
You know, me really not remember. I really don't remember, you know. Let me see.
Because I can understand finding a singing voice, and I can understand that inspiration because of looking to Rihanna. But that the rap thing, the moment, you are proper.
But my career has been 4 years old. About 2 years back.
So wild to say that. 4 years with so many accomplishments.
2 years back.
So your versatility, like literally, when you step onto the international stage and do what you're doing, your range is you're not limited to just the dancehall genre, and that's amazing. That's amazing. Rajero, how is he?
Oh, that's a big man now.
Yeah.
Big man in a 4-year-old's body.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned from being Raj's mom?
To be patient. Like, I don't even have to think about that. I was very impatient with people.
Right.
Like, I can't take the foolishness.
Yeah.
I don't have the time to just sit and just do certain, like, no. I'm always, as I said, I'm always on the move. With Raj, I find myself talking 1, 2, 3. I tell him when I do that with nobody. Listen, my team can tell you. If once I talk to you too much, I probably know. Like, I don't do that with anybody.
Yeah.
I would do it with Raj, and it has taught me to be patient with other people because it's not always going to be great.
Yes.
And on top of that, he taught me how to forgive. I've never forgiven anybody in my life. You see, once they do me wrong, that's it, forever. And I've forgiven somebody even just for Raj.
That is a beautiful lesson.
Yes, it is. I didn't know that I could do that.
Because you know what's amazing is that forgiveness is really not for that person, it's for us, right?
Why? I always tell myself, I'm good. Make good. Yeah. I always tell myself that because I feel like when things happen and you find out the type of person, you yourself, like, it's a plus for you to get rid of that toxicity in your life.
Yes.
So I've always viewed it as that. Not to say, yo, we make a mistake, you know, come back. No,
yeah, yeah. No. It's just, I'm going to shed the toxicity. I don't need it. I don't need that weight. You know, have no place around here.
It's true.
You love food on a very different level.
Yep. I'm a
so,
foodie.
you know what I really like about you? You get excited for food. You know, people don't understand, you know.
Jeez, I think we should really touch this topic. Don't touch it too hard because I'm going to get hungry thinking about your bread pudding.
All right, I'm going to take time. But about the bread pudding.
Yo, listen, everybody, I always want to tell you right now, Yendi has the best bread pudding recipe. I saw her post it on Instagram. I saved that even up until now. Years that me I talk about, and I've done it.
I should have baked something for you. I should have cooked for you.
Man.
And you know, I tell you what, I promise you I'm going to cook for you. I remember how I used to always say to you, yeah, man, I'm going to cook for you. Anytime you used to comment on my food post, I used to be like, yeah, man, I'm going to cook for you. I'm going to cook for you. I promise you. But food excites you, and that means that we're kindred spirit. What you love about food, so?
I just love the flavor in different flavors in foods. Like this one can taste sweet, this one can taste sour, this one can taste sweet and
sour.
Tangy and sweet and sour and sweet and sour. It's like different flavors. It's like music to me.
Aye.
You get me? It's like it intertwines really and truly.
Yes.
the flavors to me is like flows in music.
Oh, girl, that's the lyric, you know. Make sure you patent that. That is such a lyric.
No, for real. That's what I love about food. Just it excites different taste buds.
You know what I love is how absolutely goofy and fool you get over the food. The way you're like waving the crab and you're like going
Listen,
on the
one memorable video that I've done that's linked to what you say is the festival. I still can't get it
Girl.
right. It burn up, you know. Me not tell no lie.
That wasn't festival. That was cool. You're too untrue. That's a cool festival.
Nah, the festival. Up to now, Yendi, me still can't get over Friday festival. I want to learn how to do it Elsha style.
No, you have to go Helsha for that. It's something to do with the sea breeze and the oil. I'm
Must.
convinced.
Must.
I'm convinced.
But by the festival mix everything, it's still tough. Still tough. It's just a fear.
It's alright, because you make a good steamed fish.
I do.
You make it's what I did see you do the other day, and I was like,
Pork
yo,
chops?
that would I was going to say would have made me eat back meat. Cause I don't eat meat, you know.
Yeah.
I'm a nah lying.
No, pork chops is.
And your ribs looked really good too. Sorry. Sorry, we're going off on a tangent here. I'm going to refocus.
I'm telling you, bet tummy rumbling right now.
The food, it's the food for me.
Yeah, it's the food for we.
You are, as I said before, you're a light. You are a very joyful person. You're jovial. You are very light-hearted. But you're layered.
Yeah.
You're
Is it so?
very. I know so.
Ooh.
You are very layered.
I think I'm gonna have to explore
And
myself.
people mustn't take you light or simple, because there are layers to you. Let's talk about one of the uncomfortable layers that you perhaps have had to go through this year. It's something that we have related on. While my process is 18 years in, and I've had 18 years to work on it, how hard has it been in processing this loss that you've recently experienced?
Boy, you know, I told myself that I was gonna speak on it the other day, but the thing is with me, it's like, I don't know if I'm dealing with it right.
Yeah.
I've never lost anybody
Yeah.
close to me before, never. Like, I've never broken down and cried about losing somebody. Like, when it comes on to death, I don't know what it feel like.
Right.
None at all.
Yeah.
So to lose not only someone that I love, but to lose my mom, right? I still don't know if I'm dealing with it right.
Yeah.
If I'm supposed to talk about it, I run away from it. If I think about it, I kiss my teeth, go do something else. Like, I don't know. People say you should accept it and all that, but I don't know.
The people who say that though, they haven't been where we are.
Yeah. You lost your mom?
At 16.
Wow.
Only you know what you need to do.
Yes. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know what to do though. I'm just here.
It will come.
Just still keeping it moving, I guess.
It will come.
But I feel like sometimes, like, people will say, oh, she look like she cool now, but I will say, yeah, I feel like I'm cool now. Then
And
the next time you just, boom.
Yeah, but it's a part of the process. But you know what I can tell you for free, in case you ever wonder and in case you ever not sure, you have a whole heap of love and support behind you.
I think that's what really helped me to stand up to. To see the love that I got, it was crazy. I'm telling you, like, I was still on social media, just separate and apart from reading through my DMs and seeing all the love from different people, artists, loved ones, friends, supporters, Shenying, straight. It's like I still was looking for like funny videos to just make me laugh. In the midst, like, I was like, what am I gonna do? I felt like this was the end of my career.
Right.
I told my team, like, I don't know how I'm gonna get up.
Yeah.
I've never been through this before. This is the hardest thing I've ever dealt with in my life. This has been the worst day of my life. There's nothing that can beat this. I don't see it.
I agree with you.
You get me? So it was crazy, but my team as well. I just have to big up my team in a different way, I tell you, because they stood by me.
Yes.
They gathered around me and would do a lot of things that at least put a little grin on my face.
It not
They never left me.
You're grin nice when it's big and nice.
No,
Sit
my
there.
team, like,
Yeah.
them really make me happy. Like, I love my team.
Yeah.
Love them.
And it puts life in perspective, doesn't it?
Yes, because now, I wasn't the type of person that sentimental. I really can't tell you how I feel, but I rate it now.
Yeah.
But I not really come out and say, yo, Yendi.
Yeah.
Gee, I can't do that.
Yeah.
And since the passing of my mom, I found myself like just showing appreciation more. Like me hug up people more. Like when I hug people, the only person I will hug is my son.
Yeah.
I don't do that with nobody, right? I feel it kind of too mushy when that happens.
Yes.
But now, I feel like it's like God taught me a lesson in the loss. Like, don't take nothing for granted. Not take nobody for granted.
Yes, Shen.
Not take no time for granted.
Yes, Shen.
You get me? Nothing at all. Just embrace it. And from the thing is, from you can live good too. That's living a good life.
Yes,
Living
Shen.
light.
A word.
Living and being at peace is one of the most important things to me right now.
You know what's amazing is people see and they don't understand that while you've been thrust into the public eye, right? So you have this public career, but you still have a private life, right? And people often forget that we deal with all the emotions that humans deal with.
Yeah.
They forget that we are human, right? And I think especially for you on the level that you are on, you are almost viewed as just this artist and this figure and nothing beyond that. And what I really love is how you've been very vulnerable and honest. You've really been honest.
Yeah.
You've not been like, oh yeah, everything is good and I'm fine. You're like, I'm not okay today. You know, so when you post and you're just like, I don't know how to do this. I love that you've been so vulnerable.
Boy, I think it's just who I am. You get me? Like,
Yeah.
I've never tried to be somebody that I'm not.
Yeah.
You get me? It's just that you have to love Shenseea for Shenseea or not, because really and truly, I'm not going to try to be somebody else.
Yeah.
You get me? So honestly, I told myself that there are certain things that I would not do on social media.
Right.
Right? I would not try to go out and have a big cussing on social media.
Right.
No, because I know at the end of the day, that's gonna come back and bite me.
Yeah.
Right? And separate our papa, I'm not into that bad girl.
Yeah, but in a real life.
Me say it in my song.
Let me see the heel. This is the heel that you use and stepping at people for it.
Really and truly, S in a chest. Really and truly though, like I'm not gonna do certain things. So
Yeah.
when I found myself talking on social media and breaking down on social media, I never saw that coming.
Right.
I did not see that coming. Like, being the fact that I showed my mom a lot on social media, because everybody knows that my mother par. I would play with game them, I beat her up and I
Nice
loaded.
bad.
Domino, beat her bad. You get me, when my dad on my live there, my mother in the background, she had cheer, she had listen to the mix
Nice
up, she had dance.
The excitement for the video. Oh,
I tell you,
nice
my
bad.
mother, like real party. Because remember, I said I never really grew up with her for like a mother and child bond.
Right.
So we really like rap like
You have a friendship with this at this stage
like
now.
a best friend where we just drop out and you don't know how.
Yeah.
You get me? That's what it was. So when I see myself like break down on social media, it just did crazy.
Yeah.
I never intend to do that at all, but at the same time I couldn't hold it back. But I felt like, of course, we're not have to tell nobody our business.
Right.
But really and truly, based on how I knew that my Shennings felt like they had a connection with my mom because of how much I put her out there.
Yeah.
Because how much they knew that she was with it. Remember, my mother come on stage with me.
Yeah.
Dance and ting. You get me? So that was the reason I came out and I explained like, what happened. I felt like I even owed it to them, apart from the fact that they're giving me so much love at this point. I deserve to know, say, yo, at this one.
The one thing I'll say to you, and then we're moving right along from this subject, and I say it with my entire heart, and I'm going to lock you dead in your eyes. I promise you, it gets better. I promise you.
Why?
I promise you. As a matter of fact, I'll go further to say it is rested on my spirit to assure you
Yeah.
it gets better.
Well, let's see. I mean,
trust the
I just
process.
joined the club.
Trust your process.
The No Mom Club. And I find myself praying for her more now because I pray for her soul.
Yes.
Almost every night that I'm praying, I have to pray for mother's soul.
That's a
Just make sure
beautiful
be at
thing.
peace and happy,
And she is.
hopefully.
She is. I feel it in my spirit. She is. And she
Why?
proud of you bad. And all the way proud of you bad. All the way. You know what else I'm proud of? how silly you are. And you know what else I'm going to tap into right now?
What?
Just how silly you are. You want to play a game with me? Say yes.
No!
You'd have an option, or else I can take one of those chopsticks out of your hair.
Bad me up.
Well, I'm not bad on internet.
Bad me up in our real life.
See what I did there?
What is it?
Okay.
What is it?
So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but on Shen's socials, right? She always doing these little silly things. So her head out the window and she and the eyelash.
Yeah.
Yo, the eyelash. I'm not. I can't even manage the eyelash. So I'm gonna play a game with you, right? And I want you to think of 3 phrases.
Oh my God.
Okay. Anything you want to say? No, anything you want to say. Here. It's a napkin, because you might need napkins. Notice that they're in a sealed bag.
Yeah, why?
Because they're clean. Sterile, clean. You know me good, me have OCD.
Yeah.
Can't the germs, not here for germs.
Oh, wow.
So, I'm going to give you one of these, brand spanking new. I'm just opening the pack. Hold on. She can't see what it is, you know, and I love that she can't see.
Ain't that trouble, you know?
Let me allow you to take it out. Here you go.
Oh my God. This is the thing that goes in your mouth?
Yes.
You know, say you're bad though. Hey, you wanna have to catch our foot, you know?
You know, so I'm going to lower my foot down.
Oh my God.
You see why you might need the napkin?
Oh my God.
Because you might drool.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Okay.
you go on.
So, this, yo, I love her reaction.
No, what we are gonna do?
So this goes inside
Yeah,
here, right?
yeah.
And then any 3 lines you want to say, anything, you're going to say it to me and I'm going to try and guess what you're telling me, right? And then I'm going to do the same for you. You have to guess it.
Oh my God.
So, this part got in here, so... No, lie. This part got in your chin. I lied. Just kidding. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yo, a reggae listener, you can hear everything and you have to show you how good you do not. Bleed that out.
Leave it in.
Oh my God.
Leave it right across it. You take her to the... You think they're nice, huh?
Hey. In a trauma, in a get a bit, no color in no teeth. Good.
No color in your teeth. You're clean.
Oh my God. Hey,
Clean,
you look
right?
funny. I don't even want to see you. I look like on the
You look
camera.
pretty. You're pretty.
No, Yendi, where you can't turn this idea?
Okay, so... No, I'm crying.
No.
I can't live like this.
Listen.
I'm drooling.
Like, I see this. No, listen, I need like a drink. I need like a drink.
Okay, so I'm going to let you go first, since you're my guest. And you can try me. Say any line or any... Pick a line or a song. And I'm going to guess which line you're saying.
All right. I say one that is appealing to me right now.
Okay.
Laugh now, cry later.
Laugh now, cry later.
But she said laugh or laugh? Which one?
As in...
Okay, laugh now, cry later.
Okay.
That song.
Yeah, good.
Drake song.
How come you're not drooling?
Cause Auntie and tell you some good in it and I regular. Alright, next one.
Okay, are you ready? Here is mine. Oh, yeah, drool. Okay.
You something on drool.
Oh, full of lele water.
Say that. You know, children, you know.
So lele water. Alright, so. Okay. So, I really think Rogero is a great big brother.
Ah, you really think Raj is a great big brother? Wait, would be a great big brother is a good big brother.
Good. You're a great big
Good.
brother.
Well, he's actually a big brother already. He has a sister on his father's side.
Oh.
Yo, what are you gonna do with this, yo? You know, I need this to on Instagram. Big up my singing. Straight. No. I like this.
Okay, your turn.
I admire Yendi. You are a great person. You have great vibes, great energy. You have a positive soul, and I love it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Now you gotta repeat everything I said.
I admire Yendi. You have a great vibe and positive energy and
great third and positive energy.
And great show and positive energy.
Yeah.
And I love her.
I love it.
Favorite person ever in her life. And original goodie.
It's the teeth, honey.
Yo, it's the drool for me.
You know.
Okay. No, sir.
Now 9 is still sealed. Let's see it. It's still sealed.
Why are you out to run, so?
We are not digging out your throat. Oh. You get it?
Anybody knows that Shenseea just said, please comment on Instagram and tell me because I have no clue.
Yo.
Okay, so I want to tell you that
Oh my God.
cushion dog, now the same look.
Yeah?
You don't know?
Tucson dog, not the same look. I'm gonna ask you why you say that. Is it like, and you think you thought about something or you said that now? Is there an example that you can give me that you thought about?
I couldn't think of anything else.
It's just a three.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's just a
Tucson dog and the same look.
At all.
But God though, tragedy.
Aye. You're a goose or you're a dog?
A dog that got a
You're too shy.
Oh my God.
You're too shy.
Oh my God.
Oh, that is why you're a genius writer. On the draw, she's quick, like that. Okay, your turn.
This one is that's really simple. That the North Tower Hill. Simple, but the North Tower Hill, and I'm gonna say that God is great.
God is great. God is great. You know what I'm gonna say on the back of that? God is love.
See, you got it. God is love and God is great.
Okay, how can get this out now without making a
No,
comment?
we can do a city a little while, you know.
You can keep it in?
Tell them, nah. Right like a teacher chart does not your eyes out. I like this.
I can't stand you.
This.
I cannot stand you.
And let's see, I'm actually doing it because Yendi is drooling and I'm still sealed.
I'm ridiculous.
I
gotta try to take it out.
Throw.
And make sure my mouth not stretch out. Not stretch way.
Ooh.
How I look mad? Mouth look red up? Me
No,
easy to
you
get ready
good.
now. Easy to get
good.
red. Me tap up.
I did not see that coming. that was bad.
I'm glad I never prips you and
That
tell you
was
nothing.
bad.
Shen, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming in this space. Thank you for being so candid and open and honest. I so appreciate you. I think you know I appreciate your
Yes,
energy
I do.
generally, but I appreciate what you've done here today. I know it's not typical for you, and I see you, I feel you, and I deeply thank you.
Wow, thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you for calling more. I feel special.
You are. You better know it. You're nice, bad. Girl, you're nice, you know?
You hear that over the so? Thank you, Yendi. Same to you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Remember, you've been rapping with me from everything start get even bigger.
Yeah.
So you must know the loyalty is still there. Thank you for the support.
I appreciate it.
Before, I never have no baga followers. Yendi was there calling me. Say, yo, come do this.
True,
Come
you know?
show the face.
You remember when I did introduce you when you came to my class? I was like, when you were finished performing, I was like, she's going to be the next biggest thing to come out of Jamaica.
Wow.
When
Now
we
I remember.
up close and personal with her. No.
Yeah,
so
it's
fun.
amazing. I don't forget people who have been there with me. Trust me, and you're one of those people. Those
And I'll
persons.
stay riding with you. I'll
Thank you.
stay riding with you. Your journey has been beautiful to watch, and I'm really proud of you, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
Thank you.